player's agent calls to touch base.
We are inside, and Russell on second. Mazzara at first, one gone. Grounded back up the middle. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So no runs on a hit here. Stepping in for the Jays, Lee, and he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Smoke toward third. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Digging in to try it again, Lee 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch coming, here it is. Line drive, that's a base hit into the right center field gap. And the throw in gets away from him. He pulls into second safely as a run will score on the play as well. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't.
Digging in and looking for more, Lee, he's 1 for 2 in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Missed with a slider. With runners in scoring position this season, Lee is hitting over 350 up in the high 300s.
His batting average right now certainly signifies that this guy is having a great year. I'm very interested to see how this guy finishes up.
Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Ready for another shot now. Addison Russell, 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play. Now this is on the ground at first. We'll see if they can get 2. And this will work as a sacrifice as they get the out at first, but the runner moves into scoring position at second base. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nomar Mazzara. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Swinging a soft liner, and that'll be the second out. Ready once again, Lee. He's got an opportunity here in a bases-loaded situation and seems like the right man for the job.
I'd say so. He's the team leader in RBIs. Time for the right man in the right spot.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The 0-1 on its way. Now a half swing here on the pitch inside, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the home plate umpire. Strike 2. From the belt, the pitch. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. Good work there to prevent any advance. It's 1-2. The 1-2. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Now a ball hit in the air, and this looks like it'll get him out of it. Mazzara is there as he makes the catch, and they'll... Ready for another chance? Nomar Mazzara. There's one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order. Right back to him on the mound. To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. So coming to the plate, Lee, and he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied.
This has to be a productive at-bat right here. I know you want to drive the run in and get the RBI, but you have to find a way, bare minimum, to move this runner over to third.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. A possible winning run on second. No one out. Popped him up. Sanchez has a play. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. Billy Monk earns his Tuesday night. Next to bat for Toronto, Lee, one of the better hitters in the league this year, currently 7th in the American League in hitting. And he takes ball one. And Dan Dero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Mazara is there. And he brings it in on the warning track. Digging in the switch hitter, Freddie Jacobson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now towards short. A dive, and he knocks it down.
You know, Dero, as a pitcher, that could be so frustrating. You're talking.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Lee. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit hard back up the middle. And that is through into center field. A base hit. In to score, the runner from third. And this will come in far too late. He's in there at third. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Andres Gomez. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Grounded to short. Lee comes up with it. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Striding in once again, Lee. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. Pitch out, nothing doing. Vina stands at first with 1 out. Swung on and missed. 1-1. So 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Lazaro looks up, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
So the pitcher thought, he can't catch up to my heater. Well, he not only caught up to it, he chased it down and tattooed it out of here.
And here's Renato Nunez. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. To the left side, to his right. On to first, and there were 2 down. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Lee, he homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
2 balls and a strike to count. A runner at first with no outs here. Hit hard down the line. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
So the Oakland lineup turns over, and to the plate, Andres Gomez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last. To short, hit hard. Throw on to first, 2 gone. So coming to the plate, Lee.
Number 3.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 pitch. Drilled down the line. And that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner. The runner from second crosses the plate.
Boy, talk about having a day, Debro. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks.
And everyone on the team can finally breathe a little bit easier tonight. They finally snapped that 8-game losing skid. Hopefully, they can get on a roll now.
13-6, the final score in this ball game. Toronto led this game from the 3rd inning. We are north of the border in now, Lee. Last night was a good one for him as he turned in a 4 for 5 effort. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Luplow moves over. And that's the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Lee, 0 for 1 here in the early going. First delivery to him on the way. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Number 197 in his career. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday. So you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns.
So striding forward now, Lee. He had that big 3-run homer in his last appearance.
In that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
The 1-0 home. He pulls this one into right. Mazzara will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Next up for the A's, Julio Ortega. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
This one doesn't look good, so down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Digging in once again, Lee. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Is off at first with 2 away.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
Hit hard to short. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Road, he's been locked.
Now at the plate, Lee. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Well, you look at his numbers, and there's no doubt he's faring much better against lefties, hitting better than 400 against them this season. And when you see swings like this, you can see why. It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here.
A manager checks in with his ball club.
Getting set for base. Stepping up to the plate, Lee. He too had 3 knocks in yesterday's win. First offering on its way. Here's a high pop-up. Schmoll is there for it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Now a moment as we take a look at the... Stepping into the box, Lee 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A little bouncer. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
Check swing and a quick appeal down to third, but Darryl Parker says he did not go around. It's ball 1. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
A lot of pitches away here, which is pretty much what you're forced to do with lefty batters here at Yankee Stadium. It doesn't take much to hook one out of here to right field with that short porch out there.
A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings. Next for New York, Charlie Tilson, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First pitch coming. Here it is. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. So stepping in, Rodney Barker. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Rodney Barker.
0-1. Here's the pitch. Pitch is high. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second. At the plate, Lee. It was a walk in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack
at. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. Here now the 2-2. Hard hit ball to second. Rucker on the grass. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So digging in now, Lee 0 for 2 for him to this point. First offering on its way. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. Rucker ranges to his right. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash. Leading off the inning, Brian Gillespie, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back game. Only down by 1. This leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And quickly, there's one down to lead off the frame. Digging in, Jesse Winker. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Strike taken, the throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
It was pretty obvious.
Standing in, Lee. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Up around the face. Now the 1-0. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul. Drilled on the ground to short. Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding. Digging in now for the Yankees, Charlie Tilson. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Round to the left side. To his right. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close. 9-7, the final score in this ball game. The Jays posted 4 runs in the 8th on the way to victory. Rain falling. Striding in, Lee, as he begins this one as the 4th leading hitter in the American League. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a ball 1-0. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10. Cabrera is there, and he'll make the catch to retire this.
Batting third, left fielder, Jesse.
0-1, here's the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to short. Lee has in time to first, and there are 2 away. Now at the plate, Lee hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. First offering on its way. Squared that one up just a little late. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Now a fastball that just misses here as the count moves to 2-1.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout, or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You can see it from that high fast.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And that'll score the runner from third as they'll open up a 3-1 lead.
Hey, not a bad pitch right there.
Stepping up now, Jesse Winker. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. On the ground, left side. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Boy, there's another base hit, and this is just kind of like that gift that just keeps on giving, D-Roll. Both teams.
Stepping in, Lee, a hit in 2 tries so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. A ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball 2. Mata over at second. Merced at first. 2 out in the inning. Hard hit ball to short. Rosario's got it. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Stepping in, Jesse Winker. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Jesse Winker.
0-1. Here's the pitch. In there. Now the throw. Is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
This catcher's not known for his throwing ability.
And that will bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. It was a walk in his last trip. 2-2. The middle. Fielded cleanly. There's one. On to first. It's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. Striding into the box, Lee has got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And the changeup just missed the inside corner. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses down below the knees. Liner in there for a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets through and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know.
Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, DeAndre Schmoll. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. To first. Healy picks it up. He'll go to the bag for 1, and it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Here's one that you don't see too often, right? Safe at second base, but out at first. Great hustle there from the runner going into second. Really showed off his speed.
So striding in, Ahmed Rosario. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. The 2-2. Back up the middle. Oh, look at the sliding stop. Fantastic effort, but he's unable to turn it into an out, and that'll bring the... Coming to the plate now, Lee. Last time through was a base hit. Here's the first pitch to him. Hard hit ball to second. Rucker moving to his right. They'll whip this one to first in time. Ready for another shot now. Charlie Tilson. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Lee. Throw on to first is going to be in time, and the Blue Jays have claimed the 4th consecutive victory here as this ball game is over. 4-2 the final score tonight. The Blue Jays took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Jen-Ho Tseng notches his 3rd win of the year. Afternoon base. Digging in the switch hitter, Lee. First at bat for him as he enters play 3rd in the American League batting race. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They've been on the skids recently, losers in 7 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matty V, it hasn't been a very good homestand. And D-Row, through the first 5 games of this set, 1-4, that's not going to get it done at this level.
Yeah, and have lost in a variety of ways, whether it be on some bad pitching, some mistakes in the middle of the zone, untimely defense, not swinging the bats well. They have to find a way to get this win today.
Check his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
It's a fine line from working down in the zone on 2-2 and bouncing one in there that basically stands no chance at getting.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. Ready for another chance. Lee will swing it from the left side right here.
Loves hitting left-handed off of right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Scorched to third. Schmoll is up with it, and there's out number 2. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Lee.
Number 3.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Cut fastball inside. Ball 1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
And that's off the plate and high. 2-0 now.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
Back up the middle. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away. Ready once again, DeAndre Schmoll, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. This is lined into left field, and he delivers a big base hit. And that'll place the tying run from third as we've got ourselves a brand new ball game now. Digging in once again, Lee 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Two and 1. Ball 3.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tying run to the plate.
3-2 now. Count remains full. The payoff pitch one more time. High and deep to right center. Cabrera on the move. 1 down. 5-3 the final score in this afternoon's game. The Yanks came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Mario Nieto claims the win out of the afternoon. Next to bat for Toronto, Lee, as he begins this one as the 4th leading hitter in the American League. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Vina, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And 2-0 as this one's taken low. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They've come in losers of 7 of their last 10 games, but did earn the victory last time out.
Hey, Matty V, you know, if there's such a good thing as splitting a series, D-Row, this is the one. They lose the first 2 games of this series, win Game 3. They'd like nothing more than to split this series and win Game 4.
Yeah, Bobby Cox always used to say, you got to take care and beat the teams you're supposed to beat and then play 500 against the really good teams. They have a chance to do that exactly today. Drop the first 2, but if they can win today, they split this series and move on.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't hold back. 3-1.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning.
Leading off for the Yankees, second baseman.
Short. Lee takes it in. And the throw to first is in time. One gone. Set to get his day started, Nicholas Cabrera, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get turned around in a hurry. A bouncer to the left. Throw gets him. 2 down. Striding in once again, Lee.
Number 3.
Here's the first pitch to him. On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the side. 1, 2, 3, go. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 2-1 home. Down to short. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first. Not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw. Settling in now, Lee. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Here's the first pitch to him. Missed with a breaking ball.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
2-0 now. The 2-0 on the way. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Hara at second. Vina on at first with 2 down. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. The 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
And he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away. Digging in and looking for more, Charlie Tilson. He singled his last time up.
Left fielder.
The 1-2.
Tilson.
Ground to short. Lee fields it. And that's the first out. Into the box, Hank Hack. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here comes the 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Lee is right there. 2 gone. Digging in to try it again. Lee, it was a walk in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. Line drive base hit. Throwing to second. But he'll be in there with a double.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
And Charlie Tilson now comes forward. He was a ground out victim last time up. On the ground to second. Did he get his double play? There's on to first, but not in time as he beats it out. Now at the plate, Lee, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike one. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
1-1 the count. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over. This one comes to a close with a 9-5 final. New York posted 4 runs in the 8th on the way to... Tuesday night baseball. Stepping in for the Jays, Lee, and he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Now a swing and a deep drive to right. Wow, that got up onto the roof deck. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, the 198th of his career, as the Blue Jays take a 2-0 advantage. Ready to take his hacks again, Lee, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
That last at-bat, that showed me something. It's not that easy to hit a changeup over 400-plus feet out of the ballpark. So this guy gets some good extension, strong wrist, and this guy's got some terrific bat speed.
Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight, they've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this is going to be an interesting watch for me. I can only think back to when you're facing an ace. The team's playing well, you're confident, you go to the ballpark and you want to set the tone. Everybody's in the hitters meetings trying to formulate a game plan to combat what this guy's been able to do throughout the course of the season so far. This should be an interesting game of cat and mouse today.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Long throw to third. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's a 6-0 ball game.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Roll. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his 3rd run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing.
Into the box now, Lee, as we begin the top of the 4th.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
First pitch on its way. 0-1 the count. Oh and 1, here it comes. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Blue Jays shortstop with a 1-2 count. The 1-2. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Again, a 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
Count still full, 3-2. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Shot to third. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. The throw into second. And the Jays are in business now. It's a leadoff double. So quickly into scoring position here following the opposite field double. And there you see the Toronto leaderboard in that category as he currently ranks. Digging in for his second at-bat, Julio Aponte. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. They're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
And there's one down now. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Lee trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this is fouled at the plate. Hara, base runner at first with 1 out. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. A double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3. It's a double play and the inning is over. Stepping in, Alexis De La Rosa. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Alexis De La Rosa.
Here's the first pitch to him. That's a strike to throw down. Is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. Up the middle. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 2 runs. Lee will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
You know, something to keep in mind. They're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series.
Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And it's gone into the monster seats. So a solo shot here to left center field, leaving him 1 shy of 200 for his career as they open up a 4-run lead.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
9-6 the final tally in this one. The Toronto Blue Jays came out. Afternoon baseball. At the plate, Lee, first at bat for him as he enters play 3rd in the American League batting race.
Number 3.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line towards center field. Davies is going to have room out there as he puts this away to Riding in for Boston, Rafael Devers, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. 0-1, here's the pitch. A bouncer up the middle. Scooped up to second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. In now, Lee, 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Number 3.
First pitch coming, here it is. Here's a high fastball that's fouled off to the right of the catcher here for strike one. And now time is called for and granted by home plate umpire Clyde Washington. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard up the middle. And that gets through for a one-out base hit.
Boy, there's another base hit, and this is just kind of like that gift that just keeps on giving, D-Roll. Both teams piling up the hits, and we're just in the third inning.
Yeah, their ears were open on both sides during the pitchers meeting today. Good plan at the plate, a lot of execution from the offensive side.
So striding forward now, Lee. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball just a bit high. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
The 1-0 is in there for strike one.
21.
The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. The 2-1 is taken, ball 3.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. He cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Payoff pitch one more time. And that misses for ball 4. And it's first and second now with nobody out.
Huge innings have begun with much less.
And now the Red Sox DH, Frank Hernandez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's running. Pitch is a called strike. The throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get. Digging in now, Lee. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's the first pitch chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. Back up the middle, and this will be a base hit into center. So the first 2 are aboard here to kick off the 7th. Throw will hold him at second, but the go-ahead runs in scoring position now with still nobody out. So stepping in, Lee is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. First pitch coming, here it is. No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitcher's pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
From 0-2 to 3-2. What a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. A one-run game, 6-5 the final today. Both Sox came through late. MLB's coverage of big. Standing in, Lee, and you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire, as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Stepping in for the Braves, Jeff Beebe. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat. First offering on its way. Strike taken, the throw.
0-1's the count.
And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Well, this pitcher's out there just trying to get hitters out, and he's having a hard time doing that. So as a base runner, that's a good time to try to steal some bases. He's probably not as focused on controlling the running game as he should be.
Now the 0-1. Down and hits this one on the ground to short. And there's one away. Stepping into the box, Lee. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Squared that one up just a little late. The 1-2. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the 4th. Digging in, Ramon Torres. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
All right.
Taylor made to short. 6, 4, 3, and they turn the double play.
Doesn't come much.
Now to the plate, Lee. No hits to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Now time asked for and granted by the home plate umpire. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Very weakly on the ground.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Line drive to center field. And a diving effort in center, but it's going to skip right on by him. And the runner is in from second. And the second run is across as well, and they've cut this to 1 at 4-3. And he is in there.
Yeah, everyone knows this guy's been having a great year at the plate, but he's not exactly a gazelle on the bases. But he turns on the Jets here and makes it all the way to third. He might need an oxygen tank, but hey, he made it.
Now at the plate, Lee.
Now batting, number 3.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, that hit him. Let's hope he's okay. Nice recovery play to get the second out, but we'll have to make sure he's okay on the mound. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Here comes the first pitch. Runner's going in there. Now the throw. Way late, and he's in there easily. So digging in now, Jose Ramirez. They've got 2 already home in the inning and a potential third waiting in the wings only 90 feet away. Ground out to short. Lee scoops it up. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
2 runs already home.
Ready once again, Lee. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Drilled to the left side. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 9-4 ball game.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of a home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of us.
Just outside the city. Stepping in for the Jays, Lee is currently 4th in the AL in RBIs, and he's got a chance to add to that total right here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now it's driven the other way with some authority, headed toward the foul pole. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. 0-1. Here it comes. And that's down into left center for a base hit. He's in at second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play. Already their second double of this first inning, guys.
Yeah, he's not fooling anybody so far, Matt. Like you said, that's the second double he's given up here. And if he
Digging in to try it again. Lee. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Belted high in the air out to left. Hoskins ranging back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Ready for another chance. Ramon Torres reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. First pitch of the at-bat. Runners off for second. Strike called. Now the throw down is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
Hey, it's almost impossible to throw a base runner.
Striding in once again. Lee. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. The windup and the 0-1. A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Not a real good pitch there, 0-2. Probably not what he was trying to do with that fastball. He was trying to miss probably up and away, and he threw that one down into the dirt on an 0-2 pitch. Very rarely are you going to get hitters to chase an 0-2 fastball that's down in the dirt.
2-2 pitch just missed. Ryan Healy will be next. 3-2 pitch. Hits this one hard the other way. Torres ranges to his right. Throw gets him 2 down. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Rhys Hoskins. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. The 0-1 pitch. Back up the middle. Reined in. Step on the bag for 1. On to first, and they get them both. Here's Ender Inciarte. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch on its way. That's a strike. The throw down is not going to get him as he swipes second. So striding forward now, Lee is working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. This one smoked the other way, high and deep to left. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will. Digging in once again, Rhys Hoskins. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. 0-1, here it comes. Sliced hard on the ground. Barehanded. On to first, and they get the double play.
Boy, that's about as easy.
A 1-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. The Braves rack up a division-leading 40th victory of the season. Akil Morris earns his 3rd from the new home of the. Digging in the switch hitter, Lee. He was 1 for 4 with a 2-bagger in yesterday's game. And this one runs up high, ball 1. Guys, one of D-Row's former employers, the Braves, as they begin play here this afternoon. They'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Hey, thanks, Matty. You know what, D-Row, nothing you'd like more than to win this one here. They've got a long roadie coming up. They'd like to win this one to get themselves on an airplane onto a long road trip on a positive note.
You know this, Dan, as well as I do. 10-game road trip, a lot of packing involved the night before this one. They're going to have to find a way to.
Next to bat for Toronto, Lee. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch on its way. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
That's a great job of keeping your hands back. You could tell he was totally fooled. His hip started leaking a little bit, but he was able to stay strong enough with his hands not to overcommit.
Ball even at 2-2. The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball's coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first. Here's Ender Inciarte looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. A ball to second. This could be 2. 1 there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Digging in now, Lee. It was a walk in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a little tapper. Foul ball, however, strike 1. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
And there are 2 away now. That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Weakly to the left. Right to him. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is ready now. Lee. He enters this at bat 1 for 2 with a walk. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. The 1-1 home is taken for ball 2. Trying to shave that outside corner with the fastball, and he missed it. It's 3-1 now.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
3 runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Blue Jays go down in order, still tied 3-3. Ready for another shot now. Jose Ramirez. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. The windup and the 0-1. To the left side. Villanueva brings it in. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Now to the plate, Lee. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. No balls and a strike to count. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Pulled toward right center field. Inciarte's there. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And the insurance run comes across to score from third. Now a 5-3 game.
Every team is looking for that insurance run late in the game. That run right.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon for the victorious Atlanta Braves: 6 runs, 9 hits, no errors, left 8 men on base.
A coach presses a player to keep raising the bar.
We are inside and set to get his evening at the plate started. Rougned Odor batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. First pitch of the at-bat. And there he goes towards second. Strike taken. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
I think coming into this series,
standing in, Lee. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Hard hit ball to second. Odor has it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Digging in for his second at bat, Lee. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at bat. To short, hit hard. Barreto's got it. And that's out number 1. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, David Castro, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Chopped weakly to the left. Lee charged. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after. Stepping into the box, Lee. He was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch of the at bat on its way. Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes. 2 runs on 2 hits. 2 errors for the Blue Jays so far. High in the air out to center field. Verdugo waits on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. So here's the Phillies DH, David Castro.
Designated hitter.
1-1.
Castro.
Hard hit toward the hole. Backhanded. And he'll beat the throw to first despite a fantastic effort. And that ought to be scored an infield single. And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. On the ground to short. Could this be 2? And that's the second out. Now at the plate, Lee. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the 9th. First delivery to him on the way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
And I believe he broke the plane of the plate there. He most certainly did. It's a ball and a strike. Blue Jays shortstop with a 1-2 count.
When your team is behind this late in the game, it's not a good look for you as a hitter to show no discipline and wave at a pitch that wasn't even sniffing the zone.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the 5-2, the final score tonight. The Philadelphia Phillies came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. We are north of. So stepping in, Lee comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Back up the middle. Odor towards second. He's got it. Relay to first in time, and just digging in now for Philadelphia. Blake Swihart took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. Lee is there. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
All right, guys, time for a look at how to drop.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Chad Clevenger. He'll get to take his first cuts here. The ground out to short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Into the box now, Lee.
Number 3.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Check swing called strike, 0-1.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another. Why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Aiken giving chase. 1 out. In now, Lee. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. And that's a special home run. Lee continues to add to his major league total. That's the 200th home run in what's turning into a pretty nice career.
And guys, 200 homers is a feat a lot of players never even get close to. If you get to this point, you've definitely established yourself as something of a decent power threat. So you can bet pitchers are aware of his power when he steps into the batter's box. He's definitely earned some respect.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Alex Verdugo. He doubled his last time through. First pitch coming. Here it is. In there. Now the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
This catcher's not known for his throwing abilities.
Now at the plate, Lee has got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Breaking ball in for a strike. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Yeah, you ain't kidding, Matty. Dan, what does this feel like when balls are just flying out of the yard?
Dero, it's just one of those days when you're out there as a pitcher going, oh, I wish I was somewhere anywhere else but on that bump right now. This has the makings of being a long game.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't hit.
Digging in, Chad Clevenger, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. The 1-2. And gets it as this is bounced to short. Was right. Throw on to first to be in time, but meanwhile the lead shrinks to 1 here on the RBI ground ball.
A simple ground ball to the infield, but the run does come home from third, and they cut their deficit to only 1 run.
A 1-run game this afternoon. Almost ready for game time. At the plate, Lee. First at bat for him as he enters play third in the American League batting race.
Number 3.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line drive to center field. Kelly is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Settling in now, Lee set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning. First pitch coming, here it is. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And it's 1-2. The 1-2. Popped him up. Ruiz is under it. 1 down. In now for the O's, Delman Kelly. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And a double steal try here. Strike called. Now the throw down. Not in time. He's safe at third as they pull off the double steal.
And to me, they just can't let guys get lead like that, especially knowing that the guy behind the plate isn't known for his arm. Here he swipes third, and they just kind of gave it to him.
Ran it in on him as this is bounced towards short. Right there. Only play is going to be at first, so that'll go as an RBI that brings home the opening marker of the ballgame. Digging in, Lee. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. And he fouls this one off. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Fouled off.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
Hit hard towards center. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. With that, the Jays put their leadoff man on to start the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Lee is working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
The 1-0 home. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. Now the 1-1 pitch is fastball taken high for a ball.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get in the chase up above the zone a little bit.
And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. No runs, 4 hits, 1 error thus far for Toronto. Hit softly on the ground to first. Lopez has it on to first, and there were 2 down. Kicking off the top of the 9th, Darryl McClellan, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Fastball is hit on the ground towards short. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. Baltimore in 6th inning to victory in this one. Pete Houston notches his 3rd win. We are inside. Digging in the switch hitter, Lee. First at bat for him as he enters play 3rd in the American League batting race. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a little tapper. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, they've been playing better than .500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, they started yesterday off on the right foot. If they get put together.
This one smoked the other way, high and deep to left. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
But pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the 2nd out. Digging in to try it again. Lee hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. First delivery to him on the way. And a neck high fastball that time. 1 out, nobody on. The 1-1. Misses, ball 2. The 2-1 home is laid off of for ball number 3.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Popped high in the air. Gomez waits on it. And he makes the catch for the 2nd out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jesse Lopez.
Jesse Lopez.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Digging in once again, Lee 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here comes the first pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kelly moves over, 1 away. Alan Cordoba hits next. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board. Them, they just haven't had consistently good at bats.
And that's through for his first base hit in this one. So the Orioles get their leadoff man aboard to start the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Michael Conforto. A fly out and a single for him so far. Here's a drive out toward left center field. Cordoba rounds 3rd and is digging for the plate. He will score as they close the gap to 3 now.
Never say never in this game, folks.
Ready once again, Lee, and he's over in this one, batting out of the 3 spot. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. The pitch. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
And that will conclude. This evening's game comes to an end 5-4, the final tally. The Toronto Blue Jays took the lead in the fourth and held on until the show's got bait. Next to bat for Toronto, Lee, as he begins this one as the fourth leading hitter in the American League. Here's the first pitch to him. And that misses for ball one.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
2-0 now. Now the 2-0. Catches the strike zone as he tried to check his swing. Started that swing a bit too early.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of his sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. The 2-2 one more time. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Ready now for Baltimore, Miguel Gomez. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Grounded back up the middle. Lee over to his left. He had a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. 3 down. Ready for another chance. Lee looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Pulled toward right center field. Kelly has a play. And that's the second out of the inning. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Alan Cordova. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Bare-handed for 1. On to first, and talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. Ready for another shot now. Lee, third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Lays off 1-0.
Well, that's a pretty good pitch right there, that backdoor slider. That's a very difficult pitch to throw, and particularly throw for a strike. Just missed that outside corner right there, but a good pitch and a tough take there by the hitter.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Kelly going back on it, and it's gone as they add still another. So it's a solo shot to dead center, number 201 in his career, as the Jays have opened it up now to 4-1.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Lee.
Boy, this guy right here in that last AB, how about straightaway center field? He hits a bomb, and as a pitcher, you're trying to pitch to the big part of the ballpark. But a guy like this, if he has pop to hit it out to center field, I might have to think pitching this guy down and away down on the corner.
Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
3-0 to him now. The 3-0 pitch. Popped him up. Cisco is there. And that's the third out. Pretty painless. Welcome back to Major League Baseball. 4-2 the final score tonight. The Toronto Blue Jays get their 20th home win this year. Matt Strom wins his third of the season as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. Eric Ritchie records the save. We are north of the border. In now for the O's, Boog Powell.
Designated hitter, Boog Powell.
Runners on the move for second. That's a strike to throw down. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Stepping in for the Jays, Lee, as he begins this one as the 4th leading hitter in the American League.
Number 3.
First pitch on its way. Pitch out, nothing doing. Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, they played a heck of a game, first game of this series, and then dropped the last 2, not playing really good baseball. They have to find a way to win this one today.
No doubt about it, D-Roll. There's such a thing as a good series by winning the last one and getting a split in the 4-game set. That's exactly what they would like to do today to get some momentum going into the next series.
Relay to first in time. At the plate, Darryl McClelland, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Up the middle. To his left, Lee. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. So that'll bring in the outfielder, Boog Powell. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Ready with the 1-1. Runner goes for second. Strike taken to throw. And he can't hold on to the throw as it short hops him and eats him up. And that'll bring up the catcher, Chance Sisco.
Up next for the Orioles, catcher, Chance Sisco.
The 1-0. Runners off for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. So he's into scoring. Digging in for his second at-bat, Lee.
Number 3.
Now the pitch. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Hard hit ball to second. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning. Digging in, Darryl McClelland. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
McClelland.
Ace one there as this is bounced to short. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Standing in, Alan Cordoba. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Hit out towards second. The second for on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Stepping in, Lee. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
The 1-0 delivery. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
Hit hard on the ground to third. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove.
This is the cat and mouse of baseball right here. Batter versus pitcher. You fight so hard as an offensive player to get count leverage. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. Check out the batting averages in those counts. And then check out the batting averages in even.
Striding in once again, Miguel Gomez. He singled his last time up. Back up the middle. Lee up the. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. Coming to the plate now, Lee. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Kelly sprinting after it. And the inning is over. A run on 2 hits here. And this afternoon's game ends 7-3. The Baltimore Orioles led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered.
A player receives a check-in from one of his coaches.
And a welcome in. Now to the plate, Lee, as he begins this one as the 4th leading hitter in the American League.
Number 3.
Here comes the first pitch. In on the hands of it with the fastball. It's 1-0. And fellows, these Astros entering play here tonight. They come in playing well. 6-3 over the last 9 ball games, including a victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, they're coming off a short homestand, a little 5-1 stretch in their last 6 games, playing confident baseball right now. Look for them to be on the attack in the early innings.
Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. The 2-1 is laid off of for ball number 3. Ryan Healy would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Success on a 3-1 count to keep the inning alive here.
Well, this guy makes a living on hitting fastballs. Fall behind in the count, and you'll make you pay.
Yeah, Dan, you drive to the ballpark every night praying to get in 1-3-1 counts.
Standing in, Lee. He reached on a single in his first try. Here comes the first pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach. But if they can't score anymore here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
And that's through into center field. Base hit. The run scores from second. Now a 5-0 lead. Another multi-hit game for him here tonight. No surprise there as we take a look at the league leaders. Next up for the Stros, Brian Stratton. He flew out in his last at-bat. To first. Oh, and this goes right past him. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between.
Into the box, Lee. He drove home 2 with a single in his last plate appearance. First pitch of the at-bat. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Sean Perez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. On the ground out to short. Lee takes it in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, Lee.
Now batting, number 3.
First delivery to him on the way. In the dirt here is there, and he's out trying to take second. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Robinson is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. Striding in for Houston, Joseph Richter.
Number 6, Joseph Richter.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. It's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step. Drew Robinson the next to dig in. And they're runners at the corners now. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. On the ground towards short. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Astros forced to settle for only the 1 run. Omar Uribe takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. First offering on its way. No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out. 8-6 the final score tonight. The Stros led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Wednesday night baseball. Striding into the box, Lee, as he begins this one as the 4th leading hitter in the American League. And fellas, these Astros entering play here tonight. They're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, they started yesterday off on the right foot. If they can put together 2 games in a row, a lot of positive vibes start happening. You never know. This could be a jump start to big things.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Digging in to try it again. Lee, he got called out on strikes his last time through. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Now the 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Richter waits on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Striding in once again, Lee. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. 6 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone.
3-0 pitch on its way. Hard hit ball to second. Koo fields it cleanly, and there's out number 2. Digging in once again, Brian Stratton. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. It's sharply on the ground. He's got it. There's one. On to first to complete the double play. Ready for another shot now. Lee, he'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
0-1, here's the pitch. A fastball down near the shoe tops. The 1-2. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Correa ranging into the outfield, and he tracks it down. Nice play. And tonight's one-run game comes to an end, 6-5 the final. Toronto get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Afternoon baseball. Stepping in for the Jays, Lee, and he's the right man for the job with runners in scoring position as he ranks 5th in the AL in RBIs entering play. From the belt, the pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. Oh, what a stop on the slide. On to first, and they turn the double play. Now to the plate, Eric Armas. And there you see the numbers over his last 8 contests. He's really been leading the charge for this team. He's set, and the pitch. Strike called. Now the throw down. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw. Digging in for his second at-bat, Lee.
Number 3.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Now the 2-0 home. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, he's digging for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Well, you look at his numbers, and there's no doubt he's faring much better against lefties, hitting better than 400 against them this season. And when you see swings like this, you can see why.
Digging in and looking for more. Lee, he doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. He's set. Here it comes. Missed with a slider. Now a snap throw to first. And a dive, but he's back in there. The 1-0 home. There's a ball ripped toward the gap in left center. Hara rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Well, the beat goes on with this guy. Runner in scoring position. No doubt when he comes up, he's thinking RBI. What does he do? Double the drive and another run. This guy is a money run producer.
Ready once again, Lee.
Number 3.
First pitch of the at-bat. This is skied into short left center. Robinson is after it. 1 away. Ready for another chance? Carlos Correa. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. Hit on the ground out to short. Lee ranges right. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Next up for the Stros, Rafael Rivera. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Rafael Rivera.
Well, grounded to short. This could be 2. To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is stepping in and ready for another shot. Lee, he comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Final strike for the Blue Jays. He pulls this one into right. Again, a nice clean base hit, his 3rd of the game. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led the charge. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he really made it happen.
1.